You ain't never been escaped.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut out left. A lot of mess on the move here. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Dell now to return it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check that. Street. Down. 19. Go street.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Jukes away from one. Going good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Like it. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Dragon 60.
Richardson on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
7 Pirates. Get it. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. 60. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And the deep ball falls incomplete. It is taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game. There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Richardson to throw again. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Warriors, pat the 60. Pat.
Throwing again, Richardson. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second downs.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
79 Broncos. Go.
Third and long for him here. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 red.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Dell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. James Pierce picks it off. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Dell now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Dragon 60. Ready,
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Connects on the crosser. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Broncos 21, Bengals 9.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Black 40. Striker. 3-3. Blaster.
Back now, pressure coming. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos threatening to run away with it already. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready? 19 light. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals lower the deficit they face. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
50, green. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
32, shot, 17. Hey, that's your man, that's your man.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. All the left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw it here on 1st. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Hey, go here.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Here we go.
line.
Set.
Here's a design run. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Go. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Design quarterback run here. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Dell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. To the air on this first down, Richardson. That's incomplete left side. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So that brings up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 Lions. 30.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Go.
Richardson now on second and 10. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Richardson on third. Catch is made in close. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready. Get.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's second and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Ready.
He'll throw from his end zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Now the Bengals have it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too. And those three should pay dividends.
Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Spotting our AFC Championship on the line. Dell now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a first down.
19 tight. Let's go now. Buffalo, Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Get it. 70, Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, Richardson. Brought in close to the 8. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he's got it! That's a layup for it, but touchdown! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. Here he goes again. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but a defense rises to the occasion. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Dell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. Cougar 19. Hey, ready.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Left Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18, 19 tight. 9. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Broncos get it back around the 39-yard line.
On Mitt, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st down,
ready.
Denver.
Yellow 22. Set. Go.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. Escapes the defender. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
Down. Set.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Ready, set.
Third and just 2 to go.
You yellow. Fight. Kick. Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Hut.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Ready.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Check. Pick. Ready. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the Bengals 7-yard
Let's go.
line.
Hut.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Ready
Brings
up.
up third and goal.
Set.
They'll run. It's Judkins. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So on fourth down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Dell now to return it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19 Lions. Set up. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First and 10 at the 46.
To the air on this first down. Richardson trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock, and they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Throwing him again, and he goes down again. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 70 Lions. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Ready.
They're drawing up for him. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means they're